on it still. And that seems to be a real good machine at the moment for my feel of the machine for so many years being on it and using that tool. That I know that we're going to stay in that direction right now.
And it's not pre-planned, there's no set order, it's no sequence?
Actually, there's no set rep until I get on the lead.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Greg Long's Gym. I'm Greg Long, this is my brother Dennis Long. Hello. I want to talk about how many years we've been in the business, and I want to talk about the programs that we devised and learned over the past 52 years of training. And I think that we got a lot to say between me and my brother of over 70 to 80 years of experience of training and being a training partner. And my brother would like to explain some of the stuff that we did, and we're going to go back and forth with each other.
Yeah, we've been in business now for the past 35 years. My brother and I have produced champions down at our gym. Our gym is at 85 East Street Road, Easterville, PA. We've had a great run of bodybuilding champions, but we didn't just stick to bodybuilding in that sense. We've had your average people come off the street who wanted to just change their lives and just get healthier. And our goal was to not just make champions out of bodybuilders, but to reach everyone we possibly can and help them to a better and healthier life. Our whole thing started with Greg and I going to a movie. Let me just tell you about this whole sequence of this movie and how it started. Right?
Yeah, when we were young, we were 11 years old, and he was 13, and kids, and it was really something that I guess was supposed to be done, and we saw a movie, and Steve Reeves' Hercules on Chains. And when we went to this movie, not knowing that, actually we went to the movie to see The Time Machine, and it was the second feature, and this guy came out after The Time Machine, which was a good movie, and when this Hercules guy comes out, Steve Reeves, and when we saw this guy, we went, wow, this is what we want to be like this guy. And we're 11 and 13 years old. This was a huge impact on us. And of course, we started to look into it. Reader magazines and writing to him to get us, behind the magazines. There was actually the comic books. Always had the thin guy. The guy was kicking sand in their face. Well, we read the article and we sent it in, and we got it. We got his program, but it was all Steve Reeves, and we took it from there, and we never stopped. Of course, we thought we were going to look like Steve Reeves in about a couple of weeks, and of course, here it is. Well, we've been training 53 years later, and we realized it's more than just that. And in fact, it was a great trip. It was a glorious trip. We won all kinds of titles, me and my brother, and we were successful in this game. But the neat part of it is what we learned about ourselves and training and the methods of training and the combination of things that we've devised that do work. That, like my brother said, we had weaned many champions here, many, and they're all great. They all hang around still. We still are feeding off of them, and we are still learning how to improve ourselves. At this age, I'm 64, my brother's 66, and we're still finding out that there's a way to train for this age and to make lean mass. And of course, we're not just after lean mass people, we're after the people that are willing to just want to be in condition, want to get in shape, they want to look a certain way, they want to lose so much weight. And you know, for us to go as far as we have taken this sport, and we've taken it far, where we have implemented our names into programs. We developed programs that exercises. We came up with exercises that people call names to, that we've been doing 25, 30 years. They're just calling it now a name, and we're going, wow, we've been doing that for 25 years. That's not new. But that doesn't matter. We're glad that they're doing it. But that's where we're at. That's the advancement that we are at, the stage that we're at. And this is where we can help you out in your fumbling the ball and trying to get somewhere, and you're always falling backwards, and you're always trying, you come back again. And, you know, and that's why in the beginning of this, you have me posing, and we go, are you tired of being tired? Do you want to improve your energy? Do you want to feel younger? Do you want to get your endurance back? We can. We can do that. That's not just words. We wouldn't say that if it wasn't real. Me and my brother take our job real serious. And you got to remember, we've been doing it for 52 years. That doesn't mean we have other jobs. We had no other jobs. This was our job. We gave everything up, making pittance at this, but we loved it. And now we want to give it, we want to let everybody know what we know. That's why we're going through this thing for so many years. I can't say how many times that I could have won certain shows, but you know, when you don't win them, you train harder and you do things more. Me and my brother would come back, and we would have to go back to the table and redesign something. And then you know what? We come up with a new thing, a brand new way of training, a brand new way of thinking. And I would have never gotten that if I would have won shows prior to when I should have. So I'm glad that the Lord didn't give me that opportunity to win. He held out, and He held out because I'm supposed to learn, me and Den are supposed to learn this, and we're supposed to bring it out to the world now. And we're ready to do it. We've been doing it for a very, very long time, and we just feel that at our age, we hear so many people saying, I'm done at 40, I'm done at 30, oh, why can't I do this? And we're going to prove to them, through the physiques that we're building now, is that, yes, it can be done. And my brother can say,
you can look at the trophies and see all this. This just didn't happen. This was a labor of love. There's no doubt about it. You don't stay in business for 35 plus years and do this. These trophies just don't appear. There's work to be done. We don't want them to think that it's just winning these trophies. It's for you to set your goal for the new year, to set your goal to say, finally, I'm going to do something about myself. And I have two guys here that truly love what they did. You cannot do this sport and not love it. We were fortunate enough to, like Greg said, we gave up other jobs. We had to work other jobs to start to fill in. And as we filled in more and more, the gym became our lives. And we were fortunate enough, two brothers hanging there for all these years to do something we truly loved. And we not only just loved it for us, but we loved the champions we made. We loved the people that lost weight, the women, the men. We've had stroke victims down here that we've taken and actually helped them to walk and to be a part of the gym. You know, you come to this gym, Greg Long's gym, and I don't care what anybody says about anything or about any other gym, that's fine. But they know that generations come back to say, I want you to meet these two guys that helped me. I want you to meet the place where I trained. It's old style training, but it's up to date because these guys keep everything up to date. And that's what our job is. Our job is to try to help and try to keep giving as much as we possibly can for as much as we possibly can. Don't let the trophies fool you. If you look at them and say, oh, that's not what I want to do, then set a goal for what you want. And if we can, and we can help you achieve that goal in the year 2013. Start the new year off right. Let's get it together and come down and visit us. Right?
Yeah, there's nothing much you can say about that. Listen, we've spent, we're the John Yeagers and that broke the sound barrier, and who else would you want to learn to fly a plane from? It would be great to have him give you lessons. That's what we're about. We broke the sound barrier in this sport. We're the guys who broke the ground. We made everything happen. We're making everything happen now. What you hear is mostly coming from this gym. The exercises, the thinking that's out there. We talk about intuition. You talk about intensity. That's all words that were used here. That's regurgitated stuff. These people are just learning to say that word, but they don't really know the real business behind intensity. And we're teaching them. We're teaching them the very good bodybuilders too, and I'm bringing them into it too because they come here. They come here from all around the world to train here, and we're proud of that. And we know we're making a mark on something. We just want to expand it to the general public more so that they don't get the idea that you have to bench 300 pounds or 400 pounds. Oh, I can't go to Greg Long Gym until I look a certain way. No, you got to bring your baggage. You got to bring your body. You got to bring your mind that's not quite where you want it to be. And we'll do the rest. When you walk down these steps and see that sign up there, walk through these doors, and you will leave a different person. That's no lie. You will. But you must want to do that. And you must help us help you. We'll encourage you. We know how to motivate you. There's ways. There's a lot of ways. It's a psychological game. It's a rough game in a way, but it's fun. And we would have never survived this long if it was, debilitating and so on. And it was frustrating. Well, it is. Everything's frustrating. But you're supposed to get frustrated because that's the thing that brings you back. Without that, what would you be? You would just be rolling along and everything's okay and everybody would be the same, whatever that is, and that ain't good. But when you start to fall backwards, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to learn. You learn from that. We will teach you how to stumble through. When you start stumbling, what do you do when you stumble? Because you're going to. You're going to stumble with us. But we got the answers to the stumbling tricks. We know how to get around them. But you have to get to that point before it starts to work on you. So my brother and I have put a lot of research. This is scientific research. This is real research. This is stuff that people would love, clinics would love to have us around and sitting in there and tell them about what we did for this guy who had a stroke, this guy who had for diabetes, to somebody who said they just were too fat because my family's fat and it's a genetic thing. And oh, I got a thyroid problem. Come on, it's not that at all. We found the remedies how to get them out of that mindset.
Yeah, we have, you got to come down here. We'll set the blueprint up for you. You need to do the work. And the work will be something that will be rewarding to you. If we go into the past and we talk about the people that passed through here, once again, all I can say is they come back to thank us over and over again. They bring their kids to say, this is where I learned how to train. This is where I learned how to be healthy. This is why I want you to come here. Hope you guys will come down to the gym and see what we're about. It truly is a labor of love for us. Somebody once asked me if we never walked into that movie theater, would we be doing this? And somewhere along the line, I would say probably so, because if it wasn't Steve Reeves on that big screen, it was a muscle magazine somewhere that we were going to pick up and say, okay, this is what we want to do. And we've been grateful and thankful that we were able to do it for such a long time.
And there's no doubt, like you just said, we have second and third generation in here. That's a lot. I mean, we don't have tons of people, but we got family. We got second and third generation down this gym now training. And that means something to us. That means a lot to these guys, too, that are here. So, to me, that tells the story about these guys know something's up. And so doesn't their kids know something up to bring their kids. So, who's doing that? Who's been in business that long anymore? That's not even heard of in the corporate world. It's not happening. That's not happening. If you've got a business for 8, 10 years, you're lucky if you're around. We're at 36 years and still haven't changed our mindset. We never try to get into any limelight or fanciness. We just want to get into people that want to do this business with us.
You'll see people go out there and get professional or personal trainers, and they have degrees. But the most important thing is You come here, you get Greg or I. You don't get somebody you get a professional trainer. You know, we're here to really show that you can change your life, change your health, change whatever needs to be changed, and we're here to try to help you as much as we possibly can.
And it's free. It's free. It's not. We're not going to charge you for that extra advice where you will be getting hammered for it. It's free. It's a join up the gym, and when we will talk to you as you're seeing this tape. Will be right in front of you as this tape is going, and we're going to have a special offer just for you. All you got to do is come up and go, Greg, what's the special offer that I got since I'm here at the Neshaminy Mall? You mentioned that to us while we're standing there talking about training and everything else. And as this movie is moving, you come around and say, and we'll give you something that you're going to love. You won't resist and you won't lose out, and you'll have us as your personal trainer. We will be here, but we're professional trainers. We're not just trainers, we're teachers. We've passed the point of trainers and so on. We're not that kind. We are pure teachers.
You have to remember too, we become family down here. You know, it just becomes a family. It really does. It's not just you become personal with one another, because it's not the spa where you get lost. You don't get lost in here. The other customers, even if they saw you doing something wrong, some of our long-time customers that have been with us for a lifetime, they joined a lifetime when we first opened up, they're still here. Any one of these guys, if Greg and I should not be here that particular day and you were doing something wrong, it's a family down here. And believe me, it truly is a family. That's why these generations, like Greg said, come back. You're not going to send your kid to some place that doesn't work. You're going to send your sons, your daughters, to somebody who cares. And hopefully that's what Greg and I have been all about. And we're family. We have a big family of our own, and we're very touched by the fact that family is just as important as friends, and friends are just as important as family. And that's what we have.
We really want you to learn. And this is more that you're going to go to grade school, and then you're going to go to high school, and then you're going to go to college. That's what we're doing. That's our place. And we're going to be happy to show you around and do things with you.
And by the end of 2013, you'll be a new person.
There you go.
Happy New Year.
Can't ask no more than that. Yeah, Happy New Year.
All right.